Hello and welcome. I am Philemon and you are watching TCB News. I am here to present the latest news updates. Stay with us. Iran has launched a major ballistic missile attack targeting northern Israel, marking a sharp escalation in regional tensions. Air raid sirens sounded across northern Israel as multiple missiles were detected heading toward Israeli territory. Israeli defense systems were activated and authorities reported that several incoming missiles were intercepted. The attack came after Israeli military operations targeting Iranian-linked positions in the region. Iranian officials said the missile strikes were a direct response to those actions. Overnight, Israel responded with airstrikes on military targets inside Iran. According to Israeli officials, warplanes struck several strategic sites in the western and central Iran. Explosions were reported in multiple locations, including areas near Tehran, Tabriz, and Isfahan. Iranian authorities confirmed disruptions to air traffic, with flights suspended at Tehran's main international airport. Meanwhile, emergency measures remained in place across Israel as security forces monitored the threat of additional attacks. The latest exchange has raised fears of a wider regional conflict. International leaders are urging restraint while military forces across the Middle East remain on high alert. The situation remains fluid and both sides have warned that further action could follow. Israeli airstrikes have hit a residential neighborhood in southern Beirut, marking the first attack on the Lebanon's capital since a US-brokered truce went into effect. Two missiles tore through apartment buildings in the Dahya district, a known Hezbollah stronghold, killing at least 2 people and injuring 17. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed the strikes, stating they targeted terrorist headquarters in response to prior rocket fire. The attack has significantly escalated tensions with Iran, whose parliamentary spokesperson has already promised a decisive and painful retaliation. The strike on the capital follows a deadly weekend incident in southern Lebanon, where Israel's airstrike targeted a military vehicle on the Kardali-Nabiata road. The attack killed 3 Lebanese army soldiers, including a brigadier general and a captain, while the Israeli defense forces expressed regret and claimed the vehicle was moving suspiciously in an active combat. Lebanon's President Joseph Aoun fiercely condemned the strike, calling it a flagrant and deliberate violation of national sovereignty. Gaza airstrikes kill 11 Palestinians. The crisis in Gaza continues to deepen. At least 11 Palestinians, including women and children, have been killed following simultaneous Israeli helicopter strikes across Gaza City. The IDF stated the operations successfully targeted and eliminated 4 senior members of Hamas security apparatus. Local emergency officials report that the strikes heavily damaged 4 residential buildings, further intensifying the humanitarian crisis in the territory. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has arrived in London for high-stakes defense talks with the leaders of the UK, France and Germany. The emergency summit follows a Russia drone strike on spent nuclear fuel storage facility near the Convoy nuclear plant. Zelensky labeled the strike a vile and deliberate threat to global nuclear safety. The meeting came as Russian President Vladimir Putin formally rejected Ukraine's recent request for face-to-face peace negotiations. Thank you for staying with us. We'll continue to bring you the latest news updates as they unfold. To make sure you don't miss any of our reporters, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications so the news reaches you right on time.